I know AJ did want to stay. He just wanted the money that he was offered previously, years before. I believe they wanted to cut it, and AJ wasn't going for that. So when you lose someone that valuable like AJ, I consider AJ more valuable than me because he's a TNA original.
Right. Were you close to him on a personal level?
Yeah, we still talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a, AJ's probably, without a doubt, I would say he's the best wrestler ever wrestled.
I was going to mention that. You did mention that you would probably put him above Shawn
It's
Michaels.
close. It's close. Sean's pretty damn good.
Right.
They're neck and neck. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you? Well, you're probably not surprised at the success he's having in WWE.
I knew it happened. It's just a matter of him getting there. I just can't believe they waited this long.
Do you think it's WWE has a tendency of people who come from other companies and not pushing them and not?
I could be wrong, but I think so.
Right. So it's surprising that he's kind of broke that mold.
What would you do if you had AJ? Shit. I mean, I'm sure that he lit them up the first night he wrestled, and they went, "Holy shit!" And the fans know him. Oh my God!
Right.
So
Right.
Everybody knows AJ Styles, and that's a big compliment to TNA. The thing is, AJ's best days are behind him.
Yeah.
But
isn't he injured as well?
But that's not a bad thing because AJ's so damn good. His best days in front of him are better than anyone else's.
Right.
Okay, so maybe his best days are behind him, but nobody still can match what he can do now. I think AJ's 40.
Yeah.
He's still damn good, and the only person I put up there with him right now is Seth Rollins.
Right.
He's phenomenal. I don't think anybody realizes how good this kid is.
Right.
Every time I wrestled AJ, it was a night off. He did all the flying around, all the bumping, all the feeding. I just stood in the middle and threw him around. We'd go 30 minutes. I wouldn't break a sweat. And if I was injured, I'd say, "Boss," I called Dixie Boss. I'd say, "Boss, put me with AJ. It'll be a night off." And it is. So it's one of those things. He's not just that good. He's so good that you don't have to do anything. He can wrestle, and people have said this about me. You can wrestle a broomstick and make him look good. That's AJ, exactly to the point.
Right.
Yeah.
So you think he's on his way to become one of the top 5 best ever, or is he there now?
Man, you know what? He would be if he was there 10 years ago.
Right.
All right. How long do you think AJ has?
5 years.
That's what I think. Is that enough to build the legacy of the greatest of all time?
Probably not.
Then that suck. Because and I know Vince is saying, "Damn, why did I get him 10 years ago?"
Right.
But there's sometimes you miss on things. I mean, there are a lot of things WWE missed on. There are a lot of things TNA missed on. I think EC3. Gosh, man, I would have never let that kid go.
Right.
Look at him, he's TNA. That's TNA's benefit.
But I will say this: I mean, your WWE run wasn't that long, and you're considered probably the greatest professional wrestler of all time.
You're absolutely right. I agree, but I think the Olympic gold medal really makes that makes it a little more special. Like, gosh, man, this guy's not only the most decorated pro wrestler, he's the most decorated wrestler in every category of all time. So I think that has helped me out.
Do you consider yourself the greatest professional wrestler of all time?
Me, myself?
You yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Now, I know most people won't agree with me.
I agree.
And that's okay. But, it's like one of those things where I've never talked, this is the first time I ever said that. I've always talked about other people. I always keep myself out of the equation.
Right.
Who's best of all time? AJ or Shawn Michaels? Well, what about you? Well, I don't include myself. Do I think I'm the greatest ever? Yes, I do.